Okay, here's a video about Det-setninger. Det-setning basically are used to emphasize different subjects in a sentence. Here's one that I put together as an example. Det varmt om sommaren. And basically the focus is turned into det. It's just this, that, there, or it. And that naturally kind of puts an emphasis on the next important subject in the sentence. Is really important to be aware of this sentence structure. It's used all the time and it's really cool. So here we go. I'll show you. Here's how you can use det-setning with modala hjälpeverb. If someone asks you, "Kan du hjälpa mig?" then you reply, "Ja, det kan jag." Nej, det kan jag inte. You repeat or echo back the can. With skall, same thing. Skall du spisa nå? Ja, det skall jag. Nej, det skall jag inte. Vill du ta ett tåg? Ja, det vill jag. Nej, det vill jag inte. And the same thing with må. Må du gå now? Ja, det må jag. Nej, det må jag inte. So it gets repeated and echoed back. The same thing, here's bor, which is should, and tur, which is dare. And I don't know, I don't really hear that too much, but here's a little bit more about how you use verbs with this kind of det-setning. If it's something else aside from those modala hjälpeverb, chances are you're going to want to use your. Ja, det gör jag. Nej, det gör jag inte. That works for all different kinds of verbs. Many. And if someone asks you, snackar du norsk, tell them, nej, det gör jag inte. And then they'll be like, well, how did you answer me back in a det-setning in the negative form, kind of thing. So here's a couple other ones up here. Harv or artor sinis. There may be a few other ones. I've heard people use them. I hear people use them a lot, and this is one of those things where it may be that you're not supposed to use them, but people do anyway. That's up to you. This video is just to make you aware of det-setning, not to describe every possible legal use of it. So here's a few more examples. Det ser jag, which is a way to say I see. It see I. Det kom många bilar. There came many cars. The emphasis is on that they came, not so much the cars. Kind of subtle. Det var igår hon ringde. So you would phrase it that way if there was some confusion about when she called. Det var igår. Okay, that's how these sentences are used, and that's what they're for. Here's a couple more examples. Det regner idag. Okay, idag regner det. Kan du det? And it's all about emphasis. That's what it's about. It's not just randomly having fun and mixing up words and making tossed salad out of sentences. There's a reason for it, and the reason is emphasis. So now that you know about det-setning, when you hear them, you'll be able to identify them and separate them from everything else you're hearing. And believe me, now that you know about it, you're probably going to hear it all the time. So if you want to know any more about det-setning or other sentence structures, these are really good sites. And until next time, ha det bra.